Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome to my top 20 LEGO sets that I want to own in my collection, at least someday. I originally was gonna make this a top 25, but then I just slimmed down the list to top 20 just so then this would be a nice quick and short video. These sets range from all different types of themes and all different types of years over LEGO's history. Most of these sets will of course be licensed, though there will be some original LEGO IP sets included in here as well. So getting the ball rolling with number 20, we have the LEGO Movie 2, The XELAZED. This is set number 70839, which retailed for $150 back in April of 2019. This set I definitely regret not picking up. I did see it at Walmart. Well, I actually didn't see it at Walmart, but I saw the price tag for it at $70. I would have picked it up at that price since it would have been a nice price to pick that set up, but unfortunately they didn't have it. Ever since seeing M&R Productions review on this set, I have really wanted to get my hands on it just because of the mere size of it set, and you know, it just looks like a giant fist that you want to punch something with, and you know, that'd be just something very nice to have on display or just to have for fun. So yeah, that's the reason why I want that, and also it's at the very bottom because it's LEGO Movie 2. For number 19, we have our first LEGO Harry Potter set, that being set number 4730, The Chamber of Secrets, which retailed for $70 back in 2002. This is a set that I've always wanted to get just because of we never got a LEGO Chamber of Secrets before. Hopefully we'll be seeing that in the LEGO Harry Potter reboot line sometime in the future. I don't expect to see that at least until 2022. Though this set is definitely a very interesting interpretation of the Chamber of Secrets, it isn't the best. It does give you some of those older style minifigures of Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Ginny Weasley, and you even get Tom Riddle the Basilisk and Gilderoy Lockhart, who previously only appeared back in 2002 until we got him again this year in 2020. Like I said, the build for this set isn't great, which is why it's so back far on the list. I really would hope that LEGO would make a new Chamber of Secrets, and maybe someday I will be getting this set so then I can compare it to a newer version. At number 18, we have a LEGO Ninjago set. We have set number 2507, Fire Temple. This retailed for $120 back in August of 2011. This is a set that I always remember seeing on the shelf, especially at Toys R Us. It's one of those very nostalgic sets from LEGO Ninjago back in the day that I just wish that I was able to pick up, though I just had other sets take higher priority at that time. At number 17, we have a LEGO Toy Story set number 7594, Woody's Roundup. This originally retailed for $50 back in January of 2010. This is a set that I definitely regret not picking up back in the day. I did get a lot of the Toy Story 2010-2011 sets, so I don't even know if they released those in 2011, but definitely in 2010 they released Toy Story sets. And this is of course based off Toy Story 2, which is definitely one of my favorite Pixar films. You get a lot of very nice characters in here, including Woody, which I definitely need a new one eventually. We have Jessie. We even have Bullseye and Stinky Pete, who's an exclusive minifigure within the set. When it comes to the build, it's not that great, but it definitely gets the point across, and it's something that I didn't really expect that we'd ever see when it comes to the LEGO Toy Story theme. At number 16, we have our first LEGO Star Wars set, that being set number 7868, Mace Windu's Jedi Starfighter. This set was a retail exclusive back in July of 2011, retailing for $40. This is the only Jedi Starfighter that I don't own within my collection. I own Anakin's, I own Ahsoka's, I own Plo Koon's, and I even own Sesay Tin's. This set I was unable to find back in the day. I wish that I was able to, because I would have definitely picked this up at a $40 price point. It's a really great deal. You don't only get Mace Windu and his astromech droid to go along with his Jedi Starfighter, but you get two of these staffs. You even get a small speeder which goes along with the two battle droids, and then the one droid commander character who I don't remember the name of, but you know, that's one minifigure who is exclusive to this set I believe, and was one that I really would have liked to get within my collection. Just remembering Star Wars The Clone Wars in general, it's one minifigure that I would have really liked to have back in the day. At number 15, we have a LEGO Disney set. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm saying this, but we have set number 41150, Moana's Ocean Voyage. This set originally retailed for $40 back in November of 2016. This is a set that I would have really liked to get on clearance back in the day, though I did miss out on the deals for it. I don't normally buy Disney princess sets, but you know, this was based off Moana, which at the time was a really great Disney movie, and LEGO doesn't normally do that when it comes to newer Disney movies make sets based off them. You know, one thing that I would really love LEGO to do someday in the future is make an actual Disney theme with minifigures. You know, I know they have the collectible minifigures and they have the big D2Cs, but I would really like to see some stuff based off just some of the older movies in general and give us minifigures for them. That would be something that would definitely sell very well to a lot of Disney fans, myself included. But you know, the one thing that draws me to this set is that big fig of Maui. You know, the builds, I think they're okay, they're not great. And then you even get a mini doll of Moana, though her character does come within a couple other sets, even leading on to 2020. Moving on to number 14, we have a LEGO Harry Potter set, that being set number 5378, Hogwarts Castle. This set originally retailed for $90 back in the year 2007, based off Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't know what it is about this particular castle in general, it just looks very cool. One other castle that I would really like to get someday in my collection is the 2004 version, which is technically the first version of the Hogwarts Clock Tower that we would later get again in 2019. Though the real reason why I want to get this set is just because it's something that is different when it comes to the Hogwarts layout, and it is the only Order of the Phoenix set from back in the day. You do get your exclusive minifigure of Umbridge, you even get a very nice Snape minifigure in here. You get one of the first versions of the Hogwarts greenhouse, which also looks pretty nice, and then you even get some of the first ever Thestrals in here, and you even get a lot of very nice interior options where you have Umbridge's office, you get the Room of Requirement in there, which also looks very interesting and would be a very nice comparison compared to what we get nowadays from LEGO Harry Potter. Overall, if I had the chance, I would definitely pick this set up, but definitely not at the prices that it's currently going for. At number 13, we have our next LEGO Star Wars set, that being set number 7662, Trade Federation Mtt. This set originally retailed for $100 back in October of 2007. Compared to the Mtt that I currently own in my collection, this is the one that I really want. I remember seeing this on the shelves, I remember seeing the commercial for this set in particular being so nostalgic. And you know, you get a lot of very nice battle droids in here. I just remember seeing this so much when I was a kid. It's a set that I would really love to own in my collection someday, maybe do a comparison to the one that I currently own, and you know, I would just really love to push this around and open up that thing and just look at those battle droids in there. Just, you know, it's a set that I would really like to own in my collection someday. I know a lot of the Star Wars sets that I want on here are prequel related, and you know, I don't know, it's just, I like these prequel based sets, and a lot of the Clone Wars sets are sets that I would really like to own in my collection someday in the future. And number 12, we have another LEGO Star Wars set. We have a bunch of LEGO Star Wars sets on here, by the way, but we have set number 7665, Republic Cruiser. This set originally retailed for $90 back in October of 2007 as well. This is another one of those sets that I would really love to own in my collection someday. Just, it's another one of those nostalgic prequel episode 1 based sets that I remember seeing on the shelves back in the day, and also the first ever flesh tone version of Qui-Gon Jinn. At least I'd hope that I'd get the right version of his character, because there was one version of this set that did have a reused facial expression of an episode 2 or episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi, which honestly would not be that good if I got a set that had that, since I would really like to have that flesh tone version of the original Qui-Gon facial expression. This set looks like a very fun set to build, and it's a set that I don't really have any different types of versions for, at least in my collection right now. It's a set that I would like to see LEGO maybe make in the future, like something in that style, since I have missed out on a lot of the ships that are shaped like that, and I think it would fit in very nicely with the rest of my collection. At number 11, we have another LEGO Star Wars set. We have set number 8039, Venator Clash Republic Attack Cruiser. This set originally retailed for $120 back in June of 2009. Now, considering that I do own a lot of Clone Wars sets in my collection, why do I not have this one? Well, I do already have Emperor Palpatine's minifigure, and I already own the minifigures that are included within that set, so I guess at the time I thought, why do I need this? But you know, this ship is very iconic when it comes to Star Wars The Clone Wars, and I don't know why I did not pick this set up, because at $120, it's a lot better than what you would pay for it right now. This is also another set that I think LEGO should remake sometime in the future, maybe even for the summer of 2021. I would really hope to see some more Clone Wars sets, but you know, considering the large amount of LEGO Harry Potter sets that we're gonna get next year, I really hope that we wait another year for Clone Wars stuff, because I'm already gonna go bankrupt next year. But either way, the build for this I have seen some reviews for, and you know, it isn't that great, and they definitely could improve upon it, but it's a set that I would really like to complete my Clone Wars style collection. At number 10, we have a LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean set. This is set number 4184, the Black Pearl. This set originally retailed for $100 back in October of 2011. This set I most unfortunately sold back in like 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. I sold this set. I definitely regret it, since it would look very nice next to my Queen Anne's Revenge that I just recently restored this year in 2020. I also just recently rewatched all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies this year in 2020, so you know, that's another reason why I really want this set, and I have been rebuilding a lot of the ones that I did own back in the day, though I am happy that I sold it just to get a little bit more money to buy that big D2C Hogwarts in the background over there. I just regret getting rid of this set, and I just would really hope to find it very cheap at a yard sale someday in the future. At number 9, we have another LEGO Star Wars set. We have set number 10225, R2-D2. This set originally retailed for $180 back in May of 2012. This was one of the May the 4th sets for 2012, and I definitely regret not picking it up. I remember seeing it on the store shelves. I remember even trying to buy it one year, but it was retired. I think that this set would look very nice next to my BB-8. I don't own any of the other buildable type characters like the Yoda or the Baby Yoda or any of that kind of stuff, and you know, I don't think I'm ever gonna get any of those sets. You know, maybe the Porg I might get sometime in the future, though this is the only one that I feel would be very nice to own within my collection. At number 8, we have the LEGO Ghostbusters set number 75827, Firehouse Headquarters. This set originally retailed for $350 back in January of 2016. This set is a big set that I definitely would have loved to own within my collection. Where would I put it? I have no idea. It's just something that would be so beautiful to have on my collection. Just look at the exterior of that build. I think it looks very nice. You even get a very nicely detailed interior within the set, and then you do get the updated Ghostbuster minifigures who even have some arm printing on them, which is just a wonderful bonus, and then you even get some other ghosts and other characters from the first Ghostbusters movie that definitely makes this set stand out. I really do hope that we see some more LEGO Ghostbusters sets in the future. I do know that we are going to be getting a 18+ creator expert one next year in January, I believe, of 2021. Though that set will not include any minifigure, I really do hope that we see some more stuff that is based on the first Ghostbusters movie sometime in the future. At number 7, we have another LEGO Star Wars set. We have set number 75053, The Ghost. This set originally retailed for $90 back in August of 2014, and now it goes for over $300 sealed, or even more than that, which is just a little crazy. I did just recently this year in 2020 watch all of Star Wars Rebels, and it made me regret not picking up any of the LEGO Star Wars Rebels sets, because at the time I was picking up pretty much all of the LEGO Star Wars sets that were available, though I did not pick up any of the Star Wars Rebels sets from 2014, and even through 2016 at that matter. This set does include some very nice minifigures. You get Zeb, you get Hera, and you even get Kanan within the set. I did, however, buy the Phantom. That included both Chopper and Ezra, so hopefully someday I will own this set to go along with that one. And of course you do get a Stormtrooper within the set, and then the main attraction is of course the build for the Ghost, which is just a ship that I would love to own someday within my collection. At number 6, we're doing a little bit of cheating here, and I have both of the LEGO DC Comics D2Cs from both 2019 and 2020. We have set number 76139, 1989 Batmobile. This originally retailed for $250 back in November of 2019. And we have set number 76161, 1989 Batwing. Batwing. This set is retailing for $200 in October of 2020. When it comes to me getting these sets, hopefully I will own them someday in the future. I have no idea if I'm going to be getting them anytime soon or not. If I get any of them anytime soon, it would definitely be the 1989 Batwing, since that one is going to be releasing very soon and would be a nice opportunity for me to get that new Dickens book promo. Though I do have to say that I gotta stop spending money at this time and just wait for the January Harry Potter stuff to come out. And you know, these sets are amazing. I really love how sleek these look, and you know, you get some very nice minifigures. They are both based off the first Michael Keaton Batman movie, which I did just recently rewatch all of the Batman movies this year as well, which is another reason why these are so high on the list. You even get Jack Nicholson's Joker within both of these sets, which, you know, I would like to see a hairpiece with them, but you know, I guess Lego likes to put a hat on them. It's fine. I think that's okay. You do get the same Batman minifigure between both of these sets though, and you know, they just look so amazing, and I think that they would look very nice in my collection, especially that Batwing. If I hang it on the wall, I think that would be something really amazing to have within my collection. At number 5, we have a Lego Indiana Jones set. We have set number 7623, Temple Escape. This set originally retailed for $60 back in January of 2008. I remember seeing this on the shelves back in the day, especially back at Barnes & Noble. I remember seeing so many old sets back in the day, and I just regret not picking this set up. This set portrays one of the most iconic scenes from the first Indiana Jones movie, where you can have Dr. Jones running away from that boulder. And overall, this is just a very beautiful playset, and I would really love to experience it for myself. At number 4, we have our last Lego Harry Potter set. We have set number 4756, the Shrieking Shack. This set originally retailed for $50 back in 2004. I definitely would have loved to pick this set up if I was able to back in the day. Yes, the build is a little lackluster. You do get some very interesting things in here though. You do get a little small part of Honeydukes. You even get a transformation shack for Lupin, so then you can turn him into a werewolf. And you do get 3 of the Marauders in here. You get Sirius Black, you get Remus Lupin, and you even get Peter Pettigrew. This is also another set that I think Lego should be remaking sometime in the future of the new Lego Harry Potter reboot line. If not next year in 2021, I would expect to see this in 2022 or 2024 when they do the 20th anniversary of the Prisoner of Azkaban movie. At number 3, we have a Lego Disney set. We have set number 71040, Disney Castle. This set retails for $350 back in October of 2016. This set is one set that I would really love to own in my collection as a Disney fan. I don't know where I'd put it, maybe on one of the shelves down here in my studio, but you know, it is a humongous set. I have seen it in person alongside the Disney train set. This set even does give you a very nice minifigure selection, giving you Tinkerbell for the very first time, and then some very nice versions of Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. Though the real thing about this set that I do really love is the interior, giving you so many references to so many Disney films, and I just would really love to have this set as a display piece within my collection. Nearing the end of this video, we have number 2 being a Lego Batman set, one of the older Batman sets. We have set number 7783, the Batcave, the Penguin, and Mr. Freeze's Invasion. If it was my choice, I would definitely clutter this list with a lot of these classic 2006 through 2008 Batman sets, since they are sets that I think are even better than some of the DC Universe or DC superhero sets that we're getting nowadays. This set originally retailed for $90 back in October of 2007. It does give you a very nice minifigure selection, even giving you Alfred right there, just some of the classic type minifigures that you would see when it came to the first Lego Batman video game. I just think that this is a very nostalgic set. You get a lot out of it. You get a very nice Batcave layout that, you know, it's just one that I would really love to see in comparison to the other ones that I own, which, mind, I do own 3 different versions of the Batcave within my collection right now, and I think that this one definitely blows it out of the park, just based off all the different things that you could see just right off the bat when it comes to the picture of the set. You get so many small little references, and you even get a small little penguin boat, and you know, it's just look at the villains and look at the minifigures within these 2006 through 2008 Batman sets. It's just something that I would really love to own in my collection, only having one other set before this from that particular theme. And then finally, we have number 1 on the list. What could this be? Maybe another LEGO Star Wars set. We have set number 10212, Imperial Shuttle. This set originally retailed for $260 back in September of 2010. This set just is something that I would really love to own in my collection. Where would I put it? I don't know. This set just has to be displayed with that open wing format. You know, it's just so beautiful. I did also want to say that this is one of my favorite vehicles when it comes to the LEGO Star Wars universe. It just looks very nice, and especially in this form. When I heard earlier on this year that we were going to be getting this set re-released, I was super excited and ready to pay for it, but unfortunately we got that Master Builder Series Mos Eisley, which, you know, is a fine set, but, you know, this set I would have really liked to see a new version of, though I am already broke enough this year. But either way, this set also has a very nice minifigure selection, giving you Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, one of those Imperial workers, and even a Stormtrooper. And I would have bought this set back in the day if I was able to afford it. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for my top 20 LEGO sets that I want to own someday within my collection. There weren't a lot of Harry Potter sets on there just because LEGO has been giving us a lot of really great stuff with the current sets, and I think, you know, most of those sets I would pretty much only want to get for comparisons. There are only a few that I would like to get when it comes to like stuff that we haven't seen yet from the current LEGO Harry Potter line. Most of the sets on here were LEGO Star Wars, since there are a lot of Star Wars sets that I would love to own within my collection as a fan of both the Clone Wars and just some prequel stuff. Like I said, for number 1 being the Imperial Shuttle, that's just one set that I have always had my eyes on, and, you know, has always just been so expensive that I have never been able to get it. I would really love to own some more 2006 through 2008 LEGO Batman related sets in my collection sometime in the future. It's just a theme that I think is doing even better than the current LEGO DC Superheroes line, and is something that I would rather waste my money on when it comes to how nostalgic it is, and, you know, I would really love to test those out and do some reviews on them sometime in the future. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. What is your most wanted LEGO set? Leave it down in the comment section below. I might reply, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!